Takže páni, na to ideme teda raz rozprúdiť 310. relaxačný tréningový deň 26.9.2024, začíname 18.32. Z výbožrúty 15, 15, 14, 14, 13, 13, 12, 12, 11, 11. Začíname predné, zadné, zadné, predné, predné, zadné, zadné, predné a predné, zadné to ukončia. Tak ideme si zobrať vestu, ideme to pomaly rozprúdiť. Na tohto piče sa pustíme, skontrolujeme zvukovú stopu. Či sedí. Takže páni, na to ideme teda raz rozprúdiť 310. relaxačný tréningový deň 26.9.2000. No vyzerá to všetko odsypá ako má. A ideme si zobrať tú vestu a pustíme tohto píču sa, čo bude hovoriť a uvidíme. Tohto píču sa, čo povie. Zobrať tú vestu, ideme to proudiť. Dneska sme vytočili 2 nulákov podľa všetkého. Koľko nulákov sme dneska vytočili? 2 sa mi zdá iba. Toto bolo 26.9., ale asi po polnoci. To 7.21 bola kedy?
Hey fellow vote dwellers, it's Angry Turtle, and today we're taking another look at Stranglerheart Power Armor because it received a buff and a fix, so it's worth to reconsider it as it's working now, so that's the first good news, and it's better too, so how much better? What do you need to know about Stranglerheart Power Armor? Just a quick info if you don't have it yet and you want to have it. It is a very expensive piece of power armor. It does require Vault Steel that you purchase from Merma. You purchase Vault Steel in here to craft. As well, it costs a lot of gold bullion, sometimes sold by Minerva with a discount, so you can then get it cheaper. Now, what else? If you own it for a long time, like me, it is very likely that you have ARM jetpack. That was a thing in the past, yes, so my arm is equipped with a jetpack, no longer possible. The armor itself is non-tradable, but there was a time in the past that jetpack could have been installed on any piece of power armor, including installing 6 jetpacks. There was no benefit to that, but it was possible. Now, the set itself, what does it offer? It adds poison damage over time to weapons, so whatever attack you do, whatever weapon you use, you will have a little bit of poison damage added. Then there is 20 poison damage per second to nearby targets, which is better than it was. It was way less. Now I will show you. It will be noticeable. It is comparable in damage to 5 energy damage from a torso coiled mod, the Tesla coils. So I have both equipped, so I wanted to showcase the effect of this power armor with all you can do to get this passive damage by doing nothing and still doing damage. Why I'm saying it's about the same damage? Because energy damage is direct damage. It's not really like normal energy. It is true damage. It's 5 damage that is not affected by any resistance. I know sometimes it's complicated in this game. What do what? That's why I'm testing that and showcasing. So that's how it works. So we have basically doubled the Tesla coil damage on enemies. But is it enough? Yeah, I will show you in a second on different enemies how much damage it actually is, like in practice, what you can expect. As well, if you plan to modify your own Stranglerheart, no one else can modify it for you, as power armor itself is non-tradable, and all those modifications are very hard to get. Where you get plans to install different modifications, the plans themselves are tradable, so you can look for player vendors that accidentally sell some of those, as normally it's so hard to obtain. They have extremely low chance to drop from Scourge Queen or regular Scourge. The chance is extremely low. For all the plans that I have, it took me years to unlock, and I did purchase some plans from players. So yes, it's tough. So I don't know if you'll be able to modify yours. The Stranglerheart power armor basically shares its modifications with regular ultra side power armor. So plans for ultra side power armor modification. It is what you are looking for. But enough about Strangleheart power armor. If you need to know more about it, you can check my older video if any more information is needed. I think I covered the essentials. Now action. So let's try to find some small enemies first. And there we go, more rats. Very annoying little creatures. Can this power armor set with its poison and Tesla coil help with those little annoying creatures? And yes, it absolutely can. It take like 3 seconds or 5 seconds to kill one. Depends on the server lag as well. This is suspect to the server lag. The server lag do not reduce the damage, but it may register in bigger bulks from time to time. So I did nothing, and all those Morats have been annihilated. So that's really good news. Let's go a little bit further. There'll be some low-level ghouls. Can we get some low-level ghouls? So those are level 50 as we are still in the forest area. And you can see the Tesla coil in action and the poison. The poison, you can notice there is like a gray out bar on the half bar of enemies. That's the poison in action. It's not very smooth because that's the adventure server. That's why I will jump in a moment to private server so we'll see smoothly how it's actually applying. But that's what's happening to those ghouls. When they will occasionally take a little bit higher damage, one of my power armor pieces has a chance to do cryo damage. I didn't fully legendary crafted it yet as I'm saving legendary mod boxes to do that, so it's not fully modified. If you want to see the effects that are currently on it, it's full set of assassin as I was using that for PvP. I'm not doing any PvP anymore. It's too bad. It's just too bad. So I stopped. But assassin is still good. Assassin reduce your own damage. So with assassin set, I'm quite immune to explosive damage that I could do myself. Okay, for example, if I will shoot this weapon that does 500 damage and it's explosive at my own feet, I will take basically almost no damage. You see that? Yeah, almost no damage. So if you run a lot of with explosive weapons, assassin set is reducing damage that you are taking. Now, a little bit smoother on private server. Now we are on the private server and we'll test on a little bit higher level ghouls. In here you can see level 75, level 60, and oh, this one suddenly took a big chunk of damage for absolutely no reason. I don't know what happened. It was big chunk up front for no reason, and you can see how smooth it is here. So that's both effect, poison and electricity. Other question you may have, how to increase this damage? Unfortunately, it is not possible. This damage is not affected by any of your perks or build or health levels or anything like that. But as you can see, it is quite effective on most enemies by itself, which was not like that in the past at all. Those ghouls are dying, and I am getting experience for that, so it counts as a proper kills. So it's kind of possible to AFK farm kills wherever you can find a spot with enemies continuously spawning like daily ops. So it works. Now, last test will be higher level, tougher enemies, so super mutants level 100, and shooting them, maybe I shoot one ghoul first, so you see how much damage is the dot from the weapon attack. So that's the shot, and this slowly moving dot is the poison dot. I think is 5 seconds in duration, 20 poison per second. It's not described, but that's how it feels. So I'm telling you what I noticed from my observation, because there is no actual data. It only says 20 damage per second to nearby targets. I'm expecting it's the same for whatever you hit with a weapon, but over the duration of 5 seconds, so total of 100 damage over 5 seconds. That seems to be the case. If you have exact number, please share it in comment section. And now level 100 enemy super mutants. So here we have a level 100 super mutant champion. You can occasionally see higher damage that it's taking. It's wherever Ricochet triggers. Ricochet will apply the poison, the impact poison as well. So poison can be higher. And this is the damage with everything you can, with everything Strangler Heart has to offer without you doing anything. Now, one more test I will do is how much damage poison alone will do without a torso mod. Although I'd strongly recommend to run it with a torso mod if you hope for a decent amount of passive damage. Approximate time to kill a level 100 Super Mutant Champion I tested, and it's around 1 minute 40 seconds. So not advised to do this strategy just to get Super Mutants. So first, no Tesla coils versus weak enemies like Murats. It's slower than with Tesla coils, but as you can see, it is sufficient. It will kill those Murats. Slowly but surely they will go down. So if Murats are your only concern, Tesla coils not needed. And now back to level 100 Super Mutant. As you can see, it's taking damage relatively smoothly. And extra poison whenever Ricochet triggers. It's slower, it's definitely much slower process. Without Tesla coils, it will take twice as long for it to just die from natural causes than it is if you have Tesla coil equipped. So basically Tesla coil doubles your passive aura damage. Now, I think you know if you want the Strangler Heart power armor at all or not, as this is everything that comes with it. And that being said, thank you a lot for watching, and see you all in the next one.
Turn to the stage and spin the wheel! I think our pets have escaped. Quick! Catch those critters before the time is up!
Poďme na tretiu sériu. Dobre? Tretiu burmanku. Tretiu servátku. Čo si čaká pár nulákov, dáme si nápojku, srať dávatky, poznáme to, dáme si nápojku. Lešníkov odchod nás bude zvoniť.
It's time to spin
Lešníka nemá tak skoro pustia hodinu. Náš playster, naša servátka. To je šokujúce. A vytočili sme 2-0 v rýchlom slede. 2-0-16 a 6-0-11. Solidní nuláci obidvaja. Green tam produkuje neskutočné hodnoty. Ten healing z Font of Life je ešte väčší ako za Second Windu a všetci vieme, že Second Wind je solidný. Veľmi dobré čísla. Green tam produkuje solidné hodnoty. Ja som vás dneska ešte skúsim vydačiť pár kleskov, pár nulákov. Nebudeme to vôbec nejako, nebudeme škrižikalošiť. Vytočíme pár šovinizmov. Pár paratolíc. Pár kutier.
I hope you won't be a
Vytočíme. Ešte pár monsterov. Budeme výboru zgarnúť. Iba poslednú sériu, páni.
You guys did just great. I'm back! It's the wheel again soon!
Ako vytočili sme jeden kšeftík, dáme kšefty, dáme menej kšeftov. Po Billy Gatorov dáme menej kšeftov, ale stále dáme kšefty, hej. A nie je o dosť menej, ale stále dáme kšefty. Asi polovičný počet kšeftov dáme, môžem povedať, polovičný počet kšeftov. A dáme kšefty, dáme. Nebudeme sa úplne venovať jeden spičenú Liga retardov. Ale 2 jednotky prinášajú ovocie. Hlavne Green tam sa osvedčil. Hovorím, ako som povedal, ja by som veľmi rád točil 1-2. Ale kokoti mi nedovolia byť celému dole proti 2. Proste mi to nedovolia, no tak bohužiaľ. Ak vy mi nedovolíte, aby som bol sám dole proti 2 hajzlom, poviem to takto, poviem to tvrdá, poviem to rázne, hej. Ak vy mi nedovolíte, aby som bol sám dole proti hajzlom, tak jeden z vás bude sám dole proti hajzlom. Dobre? No. Ako jeden sa to inak riešiť. Mne to nedovolíte, tak bude jeden z vás tam. Ja by som vyhral strašne veľa zápasov, strašne veľa nulákov by som točil. Keby 2 kokoty z dola boli schopné ísť za ten midline. Ja by som točil neskutočný počet nulákov. Neskutočný počet. Keby kokoti ma počúvli a išli točiť 2v jednotku na mid, ja by som vyhrával 60% zápasov. Ale bohužiaľ, kokoti to nerobia, alebo sú sprostí. A ľudskú sprostosť veľmi ťažko fixneš. Keby som neskutočný počet zápasov vyhrával. Keby tupe sračky z dola išli vždy na mid. Neskutočný počet. Ale situácia sa má tak, že vždy jeden z hajzlov ostane dole, čo by ešte nevadilo. Takže keď ostane jeden z hajzlov dole, aj druhý hajzel tam chce byť s ním. Keby druhý hajzel aspoň ostal so mnou na mide a so mnou točil 2v jednotku na mide, tak sme to neskutočne zluftovali, hej? Zluftovali sme to ako dielobusti, ale ľudia sú, čo ľudia sú. Tupé sprosté chore zaostale bytosti. Dobre, takže bolo 26.9.2024, skončili sme 18.52, 310. relaxačný tréningový deň je za nami. Trvalo presne 20 minút. A pustíme sa na to, ešte vytočíme pár nulákov. Vytočíme pár nulákov, dobre?